2020, well, it's been quite a year, but there is one tradition that is going to help maybe brighten up this week just a little bit.
I think so, yeah. City Pages out with its 2020 edition of Best of the Twin Cities. Always has great ideas in there for different places to see, people to follow, things maybe you didn't know about. And Emily Cassel, the editor-in-chief of City Pages, joins us via Skype this morning. Em, nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. How's it going, y'all?
It's going great. You guys sort of delayed this, right? You actually wrote a very hilarious article on City Pages naming all sorts of other best ofs because things felt so bleak at the beginning of the closure for coronavirus.
We were giving best ofs out to like best room in your house and all kinds of things when we were on COVID lockdown.
But this is the real deal, this one. You actually released it just a little bit. I mean, delayed it just a little bit because you wanted to get it right for the time that we're living in now.
Sure, yeah. So much has happened over these last couple months. We really didn't want to be too hasty. But something that we did do this year for the first time that I've been at City Pages is we actually did give out a couple of posthumous awards for places that have closed because I think these are really tough times, and no one could have seen what was coming down the pipeline in March and then again in May.
For sure.
So,
yeah, and they deserve to be honored too, right? Let's get into some of the categories you wanted to talk about. You used to be the food critic there, so we've got a bunch of food items. Best restaurant in St. Paul, you picked?
We went with Magic Noodle.
Yeah, it's a great choice. They just announced they have to change their name, right?
I did see that, yeah. I hope that nothing else changes. I would like for all the recipes to be exactly the same.
Yeah, I love this place too. They hand make their noodles right in there, which is fun.
They do, right while you watch. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, best lunch is Zetta's over there on 24th and Nicollet.
Yeah, that's a newbie on East Street. It's a tiny little space and so good. I would eat lunch there every day if it was reasonable.
Right. Yeah, big flatbreads, homemade ricotta, delicious. And in that vein, you picked the best dining trend is tiny restaurants, right?
Yeah, we did. I think there are a lot of old favorites that are super small spaces. You think of like Al's Breakfast,
Sure.
All these little rooms where amazing things are happening. And I think that we see as, rents get higher and stuff gets tougher, that's probably only going to continue.
Mm-hmm. Best new bar.
Best new bar, we went with Meteor. A big favorite of mine, just kind of like an industry haunt, but absolutely amazing drinks, like super understated, but really fun.
Started by a couple of fancy bartenders who opened sort of a dive bar type spot. Best food truck?
Yeah, food truck, we went with Unveils, which if you are ever in Northeast, I super recommend seeking out. Grab a beer, sit on the Able patio, and treat yourself to just like some of the best smoked meats you'll ever have.
And in honor of baseball coming back, best hot dog we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, Uncle Frankie's, just a classic. I don't know, you can't beat it, can you?
It's a great choice, come on. And it's just right across the street from the Able Brewing there where the Animales food truck is parked, so.
It's true, it'll give you a tough decision to make.
Yeah,
so we just have to go back.
The answer is both. Get all of the things. Emily, thanks so much. We appreciate it. You can pick it up on newsstands right now.
Thanks for having me.